Hey everyone, welcome to week 4, Friday Funnies. I'm always a little bit nervous when I get done doing one of my Friday Funnies, like what if I got nothing for the next week? And then I realize, this is a Shimmick household. We'll come up with something, okay? So this week did not disappoint. I was a little bit nervous because it was spring break, and well, our spring break consisted of a lot of Netflix and food. So, nothing too funny there. I'm just always going to the grocery store. Um, so I'm just kind of wondering a little bit. I guess I'm wondering if your households are like mine. Like, are people showering at your house? Like, seriously, are people getting in the shower every day, doing? Because my family now has like kind of made this joke that when I shower, when I get out of the bedroom and, come downstairs or whatever, they're like, got some videos to do today or something? And I said, what is that supposed to mean? Well, you showered. We assumed you're doing video or something. Like the only reason I would shower is because I'm doing these videos. They're on to me. But I said my comeback to them is always like, well, at least I'm not showering after I'm told I stink. Because, that's kind of where we're at right now. It's your feet smell. When's the last time you showered? Oh, gross. You smell. Go shower. So, I hope your showering's going better at your house. It's one area I saw. Another thing I noticed is the fashion statements that are happening at our house. It's kind of like your clothes are your pajamas and your pajamas are your clothes, and sometimes the tops are pajamas but the bottoms are pajamas, and sometimes you just look at someone in your family and you're like, how long have you been wearing that shirt? It's just kind of all going together. Okay, so the other day I kind of decided, well, maybe I'll put a pair of pants on that button today. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, go downstairs, have on a t-shirt, something. Immediately, everyone starts asking me, are you going somewhere? You going somewhere? What? No, why? Well, why are you wearing that? Because now we're just, our new normal is, why would you dress up to do anything? It's just us, okay? But James isn't in it. He's not around. He comes walking in and he's like, wow, Mom, you got taller. So, note to self, when I do get some orders that I can go back out in public and socialize, after I shed all these baggy sweatshirts and sweats, I'm going to look fabulous. I don't know what I'm worrying about with too much snacking on the quarantine. I just, take off these big bulky layers and I look apparently taller and slimmer. I mean, 9-year-olds don't lie. Okay. So I hope the clothing, maybe this is inspiring you to take a shower and figure out how many days you've been wearing that same shirt. But hopefully not, and you're doing better than our household. Okay. Which leads me to another thing that's going on in the household, and that is a lot of this like, oh, seems like you guys are getting at each other, getting in each other's hair. Well, I got some jobs for you. We kind of create these jobs that we would have never done had we not had this time on our hands. So we have like a junk drawer at our house, like it's, everyone has it, like the pens are in there and like it just all random stuff is in there. And then every once in a while you kind of clean it out and it's just the one drawer that is allowed to be called the junk drawer. But then we have like 3 backup junk drawers that are right below it. And it's got like report cards and art projects and old yearbooks. It's just where we shove all our school papers. And then I just think, like, well, I can't throw that away. What if we want to see something that Hannah wrote in 2nd grade? I just need to save this. Okay, well, we had 3 drawers to go through. These are big, deep pull-out drawers, kind of like the desk part of our kitchen. And put them in this big thing, spread them out in the living room. And oh, we had a hoot going through it. And we're like, look at this. Oh, I remember when I did this report. I did. And we made a pile of like, I can do without, and a pile of like, okay, we're keeping, we'll put this out at graduation and stuff like that. And so we kind of been reminiscing a lot with Robert. But the funniest part of the story comes when James is digging through a pile. And I don't know if you can see this. Well, yeah, this will show up real nice, okay? He pulls this out, okay? This appears to be, some sort of a workout video. It's, a 4-in-1 set or something. Somehow this got mixed in with the papers and books and, stuff like that. So apparently it was a high priority for me at one point. But James picks it up and he's like, "What is this? Did you do this? Why is this here? Can you do this? Is this yours?" And I looked at him and I was very serious and I was like, "That's mine. That's me. I made this video." And he looks at it and he turns and he's like, So I'm waiting for him to say like, "Your stomach doesn't look like that. You've never worn purple tights like that. What is that shirt she's wearing?" So I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for brutal honesty again with the 9-year-old. And he turns and he looks to me and he's like, "Mom, she's blonde for one. Like, we figured it out. It's not you." So again, he thought I was getting taller and leaner, and now he thinks the only difference between this woman and me is the color of the hair. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Okay. Thought I would share that in case you're finding any trinkets around the house. I thought it was a nice little tidbit. The kind of on the exercise theme, still been doing my daily walks, still been waving, seeing people, feeling the love. The walk route that we do, we sometimes do this little 3-mile loop, and sometimes we like challenge ourselves and do the 4-mile loop, which is Mr. Schmick and I's. We want to be out of the house for a little bit longer. We'll do an extra mile. Okay. So we kind of go out on this Trinity loop and we go around and we come down. I don't even know what street it is. Is it Orange Street? I don't know. We come down this street. Well, sometimes James follows us on the bike, and then he spotted this house. I'm like 99.9% sure this is a 6th grade student's house. Okay. But he's looking for his kindness rocks, which, thank you. If you've been making them, thank you, because we've been finding them. We found a cool hot potato one. We found like kind of an autism jigsaw puzzle, multicolored one, and we don't see his around anymore. So we think, people are starting to share these things. But anyway, back to this house. He's riding behind us and he's like, "Look at that house. Look at that." And I'm thinking like, well, it's a nice house on a corner. It's, okay. And I'm thinking, what catches his eye? He's like, they have a balcony. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I guess there aren't many houses that have balconies. And so I'm looking for a house that maybe has like a little patio door on a 2nd level or something like this. But no, there's a cat on a balcony. Like a balcony for a cat. Like the cat goes out the window and it's sitting out on a balcony, and it's like got a little string with a ball, and it's like doing something at the screen in the window. And James just thought this was the most amazing thing. And I had to think of something on the spot, and I was like, think of a clever thing. Like, it is actually called a cat balcony, or kitty hotel. It's a kitty hotel there, but I think it's one of my students' houses. But that's a pretty clever thing. That's a pretty cool thing, a little cat balcony. So if anyone's getting bored with home improvement projects, make your cat a balcony. They go out the window and then they just sit out there. It's a little enclosed little cage outdoors. It's very, very 2020. I don't know. It's cool. So that's that with my walks and getting around town. I have been wearing my mask around to places when I have to go get my essentials and things like that. And the only thing I'm finding, I thought I would be really like kind of embarrassed or uncomfortable to wear the mask, but really the biggest problem with my mask is when I have it on and then I breathe, my glasses all fog up. I can't see anything. So I got to bring someone with me and help me shop. So I can't have it on when I drive, or that would be a problem. So anyway, I told you I was going to have some problems, some funnies that you gave me. And so on the survey, I put, can you help me come up? Let's get creative next week. We already have What You Reading Wednesday and Friday Funnies. Can you help me get creative with something you want to do for Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday? Give me some catchy names for these days. You ready for what you guys gave me? Okay. Eat a cow tail Monday. Can't make this stuff up. Eat a cow tail Monday. So When I find cowtails, I'll put that on the Friday Funnies. I got to find one of these. I hope to heck you are not talking about a real cowtail, but I'm thinking it's in a white wrapper and it's really long and it says cowtails on it. I don't know where I buy these things, but I'm going to start looking around. I'll keep my eye out. Okay. Munchie Monday. I'd love to say munchies are just for Mondays. See my past stories I was just telling. Yeah, we just had lemon bars again tonight. Okay. Music Monday. Well, I don't need you to tell, you don't need me to tell you to crank it up. So you can have your music Monday at home. Make a dessert Monday. Yeah, see, same explanation for munchies. Every day is a dessert day at our house. So, good idea. But I'm going to do it more than just Monday. And then, no school Monday. That got me thinking. If we could pull it off, I would do it and just say no school Monday. I did think about this Monday. Maybe the people who watch this video all the way to the 10-minute mark listening to me yammer will know that on Monday, I'm just going to put reading. I'll just put read. We won't do anything else on Monday. And that'll be our no school Monday, because on Mondays, we would come in anyway and we'd have that 30-minute read, and let's just have that be ELA. How about those apples? Okay. And then I had some Tuesday ones. Okay. Give a tip Tuesday. I'm giving those all the time. Time to dance Tuesday. I want to see some of you have the guts to do time to dance Tuesday. All it takes is someone to suggest it, and then I dance on camera and do something funny, and then 3 out of the 68 of you actually dance and do something. So we'll put that one on the back burner for now. Trivia Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. That really had me thinking. I could really be putting down those Diet Cokes on Thursdays. But again, same thing with the munchies and the desserts. And those Diet Cokes are kind of going down pretty nice every day of the week. Okay, so Talking Books Tuesday, Throwback Thursday. And it said, share some pictures of you from the past, Mrs. Shimmick. Well, I'm noticing all of a sudden this turned into me putting myself out there. I'm going to dance. I'm going to give pictures of myself. It's getting a little too shimmicky, But I've got some ideas on the back burner. I thank you for sharing yours. I did that no school Monday, kind of thought, I wonder if we could pull off a 2-hour delay. We can do what we want, right? Pull off a 2-hour delay. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, gosh, we got to 12 minutes. Better wrap this thing up. Have an awesome weekend, and keep doing what you're doing, guys.